So you did another movie I saw maybe within the last year, but New Kids. How'd you end up in that? Tell us the origin of that one? Because I always love the crazy town people that will go to that length. I always found those movies amusing. It's that personal. We got
Yeah.
The new guys in town. We got to harass them to this point. But yeah, just what was that like, and how did you even was that an agent that found you that, or?
Yeah, agent found me. All the movies I did for SAG, in the 80s and 90s was one agent, Steve Dontonville, except for Tombstone was fielded by Bill Danziger, a great guy. But yeah, I had to audition for Sean Cunningham in Florida. They flew me out to audition there. And I auditioned with a bunch of different actors, ensemble thing, just like in Return of the Living Dead, working with different actors, doing stunts. Sean Cunningham had us do a lot of physical stuff, like run over here, jump on this car, fall down here, like, can you handle a gun? Can you handle stunts? I'm going to have these young actors. How do they look doing action, And, I got that part. I was so lucky. When I got back, I found out that Eric Stoltz, my best friend, and Jimmy Spader, who was Eric's best friend, are going to be in this movie. And I'm like, oh my fucking God, this is a heaven. I got to meet Jimmy Spader. I'm friend at Eric's, oh, great. Like we became friends, and Eric was there. It was just really fun. We're in Florida for 3 months back when it used to be, they'd buy it from the beginning to the end, and it was a, really great movie making experience because on location again, working with young actors, it was super fun. I learned a lot. I was really into it. I was into my character. It was like I'd like to see that movie again. I'll bet that movie's better than it got. It's like
I think it's free on Tubi right now. I believe it's free on Tubi is where I believe I saw it. So yeah.
I mean, I didn't know much about horror then, but I didn't know Sean Cunningham. I knew he was rich because he put his money into Friday the 13th or whatever movie he did.
Yeah, that was him. It was Friday the 13th. He did the first 4 Friday the 13th films. He did like House. I think the first House movie. That's another horror movie. But yeah, and they did this one. But yeah, you had Lori Leighton in this. I mean, yes.
Lori Loughlin looks good from every angle. But why'd you cast Lori Loughlin? He goes, she looks good from every angle.
Yep.
And she does. But, she was a TV actor, and we're like trying to be film actors. Like there's a difference. Now we all wish we were TV actors. James and Eric, those guys became TV actors. They're really smart. But I don't have that kind of face. But now, like, I love her. Like, I went to USC. I'm a USC graduate. So she went to, had to go to jail to get her kids into USC. And I'm like, fuck yeah, that's cred. That's street cred, man. That's a mom going to jail. Good for you, babe.
Yeah. And then you were, this is when you were still tight with Spader too, right?
Oh yeah. We just used to hang out for years after that, man. That guy's also another talent. I mean, I just don't know how actors do the things he does. I'm like, oh my God, you're so talented. It was a pleasure to be around those guys.
He's never not been relevant. Like he's just always been, there's no gap where like, what happened to him? No, he's been,
gap.
Yep, he's just constantly going.